Stay on the pad.
Oh, John Brzenk!
Let it go, Corey. Let it go.
Putting it on! Yeah!
It's actually insane the resume of people John Brzenk has beat in his career, especially even after coming back from basically retirement from this period of 2015 until 2021. Basically went into retirement, and then he came back for the past 4 years, 2021 to 2025, going on an absolute tear in his late 50s, early 60s. The match I want to take a look at today is against Corey West. This is easily one of my favorite matches from John Brzenk ever. Just super impressive. The weight difference. This is round one. You see John able to set the hook in round one, but an overwhelming amount of power. And just imagine that side pressure strength from Corey West as a guy who can bench press, I want to say almost 600 maybe, something like that. Don't know the exact number, but the guy's a gorilla, And this is the match where John Brzenk was able to hunt the gorilla. So it looks like it was an elbow foul, losing position. So John Brzenk wins round one in an absolute grinder in the hook. Really, really tough match. Let's go to round two. Right in the hook once again. Looked like an elbow hop that was not called by the referee there. Couple hops there. Let's look at that again. So they go right into the hook. Looks like the elbow may have come off the front. John Brzenk holding. Elbow kind of was bobbling there. Looks like a couple times the elbow is a bit questionable. And the fact that John is still even able to hold off that surge and that hook there as well as he did in that round is insane. I mean, just look at the difference in the size of their arms. Obviously, the age difference as well, the weight difference. John is an absolute legend to be basically almost 60 years old. And what he was able to do in this match, I remember watching this and just being insanely impressed. Here's round three, so the score is 1-1. Corey West looks like he gets the win, but they call a foul, I believe. Maybe an elbow foul. John Brzenk sets that hook, but he's getting ripped through pretty good by Corey. So that was a foul, though, I believe. Let's go to the next, a restart here. Or did they end up going to the strap? Let's see. I guess I missed that part. Then John decides to go to the strap, not to just hook out of the strap. Made an adjustment there, which you'll see him do in the later rounds as well. Not holding on, kind of making Corey try and hold on out of the strap to maybe fatigue his hand a bit, which ended up working perfectly for John, even though it was not easy, as you're going to see. But here's the strap match in round three. The score is 1-1. John gets a stop, but he's just getting ripped through and dragged here by Corey. Look at the red line on John, the tongue out like he's Jerry Cadorette or something. I think Corey, he stopped pulling in the middle of the match. He's arguing with the referee. I'm not sure what happened there. Does he think he got the pin and it wasn't called? What was the case there?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
All right, then winner.
I'm assuming they're giving the win to Corey. I don't know what happened there. This is a replay, I guess. You saw Corey stop right in the middle of the match, even though there wasn't a call. Doesn't look like a pin there. Doesn't look like a pin there. I don't know what happened there.
Match. John Brzenk just 2-2. Match is 2-2.
Yes.
Goat versus Gorilla. Hey.
I'm losing track of the rounds. I thought it was 2-1. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2-1. They said 2-2, but pretty sure that was Corey up 2-1. So this should be round 4. Out of the strap. I think John's going to not hold on again. He's going to try and go to the strap. Oh, wow. He gets sucked in there. Is it 3-1? Thought this was a best of 5.
That's 3-2. That's 3-2.
That's amazing. I
totally losing track of the score here. Seems like the announcers are as well. But regardless, let's go to the next round. This is where things got really interesting. Look at John Brzenk redlining, shaking with effort here, trying to get the slip. And he's able to somehow, and look at the shocked look on his face. He can't believe he was able to get out there. That was one of my favorite moments. Obviously, the strap match from this same round we're going to see, but just look at the effort John put in just to get the slip here. I mean, it's ridiculous. Gets that half slip position, and then Corey kind of gets a cupping in, and John kind of has to find a way to get out there. Somehow able to get out of the fingers and slip out. He was able to bring the gorilla into deep water. Last round in the strap here. So I suppose the score is 2-2, although it was a little bit confusing, one of those rounds. I'm assuming maybe Corey had lost on fouls instead of him winning. But here's the last round. John gets the stop. Corey's starting to gas out more than in the earlier rounds. John is just committing his entire frame at basically 60 years old here against a guy who's 400 plus pounds, much younger, much stronger in every metric, with lifting weights. But John Brzenk somehow able to pull out this W. It was one of the most insane matches I've seen. John Brzenk can't even believe it that he won that match. He's in shock almost himself that he was able to win that match. So easily one of my favorite matches from John Brzenk. Just ridiculous stuff, guys. And we're going to see him as a special guest, actually, at EVW 24. And also, Corey West has a match against Pavlo on the left arm. So both of these guys we're going to be able to see. Let me know what you thought about that match. Did you see it live? Or if this was your first time watching it, what did you think about that match? And hit like and subscribe for more content, guys.